discover. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Guess what? You already know. Escalating, making moves. Escalating, making moves. And as a chosen one, you will see your rivalry. And they get closer. The closer you get to the finances, to the growth of your finance, the closer is your enemy. Let me tell you, it's so crazy. It's like it's right there. The potluck that's been coming through, the law of attraction. You've been finding potluck here, you've been finding potluck there. It's just the potluck. Because it's the law of attraction. Because what you give and what you search for, you shall find. But you have to search for it. But don't think for 1 second there are others that don't want to see you get that potluck. They don't want to see you escalate. They don't want to see you pass where they've been. So they're going to try to hold you down. Just the other day, it's crazy, and I just had to bring it up because I was listening to another YouTuber, and I was like, wow, that happened to me. But it's in a different circumstances, but we're showing how the law of attraction, the law of vibration, the law of stringing a long string of seeds, you're going to find that person who has the same interest going through the same vibrations as you. And as they begin to tell about a circumstance, I say, well, I was just in that circumstances. You know, you going into some place, you already know something's going to happen. You already know somebody is going to try to make you look some type of way because they don't want you to shine. So I'm in this predicament. So I'm saying, wow, look around. So the predicament was, I knew something was going to occur. I just didn't know what. Chosen, you're going to be there. If you're not chosen, let me, like you say, choose you how to be chosen. Because it's a chain reaction. For what happened in the past, or what happened today, or what happened tomorrow, there's a chain of reaction of everything. So the chain of reaction that happened is that I begin to realize I'm not the only one who still go through. You not hit the extra mile, you not accumulated. Now you have to get to the point of saving what you accumulated. And you're going to have a lot of people that's not going to like what you're doing or how you're doing it because it's not them. They didn't get there. They want to know how you done it. So that's why they're around you, watching you every step, trying to get there before you get there. Trying to have all the tools they need. But see, what they don't understand, you may get there, but whatever your diagram is to success is not the same as mine. You have probably produced a book, and it is so millions, but the diagram is not mine. My book may sell trillions. But if they can elude you to thinking they are better than you, then you're not going to try to foster yourself to be better, to produce what you know you got in you. So they try to come around you and make things seem like you unable to, you can't do this. I got the money, I got the know-how. You don't need money nor the know-how when you're chosen. It's going to come to you. It's a law of attraction for the chosen one. And I just recently been through myself. I was like, wow, I need this extra cash. I had this extra cash. Your enemy will make sure you don't get the extra cash, and this happened. So I had to be aware of the enemy. I knew what you told me was untrue, because I knew what I did was true and I should have been able to receive the finances. But since I did not receive the finances, I already knew I had to be a step ahead. So there was another avenue of finances just in case that finance didn't come through. But trust me, the finance was coming through. If it didn't come from A, it came from B. But I prepared myself because I already know the possibilities of what A may do. Does that make sense to you? So, as you go through and you start to accumulate, the signs will ring a bell for you. You're on top. You're not wrong. Let me sound a horn. And the horn will sound. Right on time, because you're on time. You're not wrong, you're right about everything you see. You'll be wrong if you don't pass it along. Because how am I to say that I'm better than the next person if I see somebody do something to me and I'm going to treat the next individual the same way? Then you are not better than the next person. You will do the same. You're just like them. You're just doing it to get forward, but you really don't care about anybody else. But as chosen, we go along certain paths and certain steps, that there are measures that be taken, measures that are met. And as I was in this predicament, I'm waiting. Everything is going fine. I don't have any issues, any problems. I made sure that everything was okay because I knew when I was at this particular place, I had to have everything okay. Everything's just fine. Now we're released to go and move on and do something else, to learn something else. And as we're learning something else, boom, here comes everybody around me. All of a sudden, jumping in front of me, trying to do it first before I get there. But they're standing right next to me, but their hands are extended first. And then I notice they done what they want to do, and then they're going to choose and say, hey, now that we've done what they want us to demonstrate, why don't you go and demonstrate? I said, first of all, nobody tells me what to do. That's the first thing that you have to encounter. Because now they're trying to seem like they're controlling you. Because they want you to feel inside that you control. No, we're going to go first, and then we're going to tell you, no, as I said, nobody tells me what to do. You do this, you do this. Oh, give me this and allow me to go through these steps. And I took my time. And then I watched them as they went over the paper in my hand and started pointing and say, do this, do that. You can read the paper, it tells you. So what I did to let them know that I understand is I read it out loud. Okay, this says does this, but I read it, but they didn't give me time to do it. They tried, no, excuse me, I got this. I pushed the hand to the side. I said, I got this, I'll do this. And then, you see, they try to see the instructor and everybody come around you, make the instructor think you don't know what you're doing. So the instructor going to go and say, oh, well, we do it this way, that's wrong, that's right. First of all, I didn't do it. If you was over here instructing us, then you'll be able to tell. But those are some of the steps you got to go through. You're going to recognize when somebody's actually instructing a class. Because it's hard to jiggle 3 classes or 2, because we have one going on and then all of a sudden a new one come in, so you're going back and forth, but you're not here. You tell us what to do, but you're not here to demonstrate what to do. So we actually doing it on our own. Just give me the tablet and let me go through it. So they started to, and I started to look and say, wait up, I have an instructor. It told me when I get here, somebody will instruct me, not the students, but the instructor. But the instructor was over there, while the students was over here having their way. But yet, I had to put a stop to it. I knew I was prepared for the circumstances, the predicament I said I was in. I already knew somebody was trying to show their number one. and trying to show that you don't know what you're doing. Because they don't want you to shine. They're so used to you shine. They're used to hearing good things about you. And you don't do it yourself. It comes from other people in other places because it's true. It's no lie. So why are you trying to hold me back? Why are you trying to make it seem like I don't know what I'm doing? But let me tell you today, I need you to pay attention. In order for you to know it's not you and it's them, in order for you to empower yourself, you saw what I did. I removed the book out their hand, give it to me, because yes, I'm going to do what I have to do, but you're not going to instruct me because I already know what to do. Because when you two was doing it, you was doing it together. Now you both trying to tell me what to do. No, it's not like that. That person demonstrates, now it's my time. So when I saw these individuals trying to make me look like I don't know what I'm doing inside of a class, I took control. I grabbed the booklet and I started speaking out loud so everyone can hear me. Everyone can hear the words that ring that are in the book. Oh, by the way, we do not have this, so I cannot check that. So then they had to look at the instructor, not at me, because the instructor should have made sure we had it. So you see how easily it fell off of me into the person who's has control? Because you have to be able to block the negative vibes they're going to bring your way to bring you down. And I tell you, financially, I found that money real quick because I had to find money. That was part of the class, finding money. So I found money. Now, to get through the money, but I want to continue to get money. I don't want nobody to stop me, but if I let them shine and we all don't shine together, it's like taking a test in class. The professor or the teacher will give you the test. All the students are sitting alone and they take the test, and their merit outcomes at the end of the test when we check it off. Can I please take my exam by myself, which is demonstrating in front of the class or whoever what I need to do. I know how to read. It's plain and simple what it says. But when they grabbing it out of your hand and demand your respect, hold on, give me the booklet. And as professional as you can be. But if I would have not taken control, it would have seemed like I didn't know what I was doing. It would have seemed like I had to depend on them to get me through the class. By the way, I got 100. And I was trailing behind because they were jumping up. But I was trailing behind 3 points. And then all of a sudden, guess what? We cannot find, or I cannot find, because they done jumped up. So I'm like, well, where they jump to? So I was able to go back quickly. Listen, I didn't give up. Don't give up. I went back quickly, got online, went through the whole motion, tapped everything in, went out to the beginning, got quickly back on the course I was on, and began the course. And I wasn't far behind. Nobody had to tell me. And I got 100. And I got 100. They thought I was going to, you see, they had me trailing behind because of their actions. They were moving forward quickly when we all supposed to have done the assignment together, but when it comes to demonstrating, we demonstrate what we learn solo. But together, and then all of a sudden, when they saw me keeping up and they saw me taking over, they had to jump to another strategy. The other strategy was to let's work together. If we walk together and faster, she has to catch up to us. And that's what happened. They were walking up. So we're moving to another section of where we're learning. And they're together. And I said, well, where we at? So if they got it closed out, like I'm in the middle And they're here. All of a sudden we're walking, their clothes out and they're ahead. So you're at their head, but I'm still trying to catch up. So where we at? Oh my God, you already there? How many points did you get? Oh my God, I got to catch up to you. I said, I ain't going to get 100. I said, I may not get 100. So that what made me go back. Because I already know. The predicament was to make sure I don't shine. That they outshine me. Any possibilities of me looking better than them. Any possibilities of you looking better than them. And that's where I was. But because I was persistent and I didn't give up and I didn't let them take control, because I'm grown. I can grab the book, you grab the book. I didn't snatch the book. The hand is like this. To grab, you need to grab. But when the hand is laid out flat and the book is on it, all I do is bring the book to me. You see how I alleviate anything they can use against me as I was going through so I can continue to shine. I didn't want them to say, oh, you grabbed the book, and everybody would have paid attention. So I was prepared for the predicament on my actions, how I would behave. You need to be prepared on your predicament. Know that you're going to shine. Know that you are shining, and they're trying to dim out your light. They're just trying to dim out your possibilities. They're trying to dim out what other people know you're capable of. But if I allow it, then I lose. But if I do it the right way, then I win. Now, what I want y'all to do today, this is an uplifting video. This is a video that's going to take you from point A, B, and C. And if you have to go back to B, don't jump back to A like I had to do. And I got straight to C. And even though it seemed like I wasn't going to get that 100 and be trailing behind, guess who got the 100 first? Because I didn't give up. Now go out there, be as discover, and don't give up. And get ready for the next videos that are coming up, because within that there's more details. There's more things that I'm trying to bring together as tools to really get you to, just not to motivate you at times that are down, like I'm trying to motivate you now to let you know you're able. And there's still going to be cameras on you. They don't want you to shine.